Honorable Speaker, we must all respect the Constitution. Where you win, you accept you have won. Where another competitor wins, we accept and say that the other person has won. Honorable Speaker, as we go to the 2027 election, my humble prayer is that we exercise constitutional and fair elections. I'll give an example of Mbere North, where when the opponents saw that we were about to win, they went for Honorable Alice Nganga's car, tried to burn it, and were it not for the security, that is how we got security reinstated. Honorable Speaker, it is my humble prayer that we are all competitors. Let's go into it as a fair play. And above all, let us all remember we have been elected to work for our people, and that is what we are going to do. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Bet Simba. Pardon?
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika kunipa fursa hii ya kuwahongera wote waliochaguliwa katika uchaguzi mdogo ulioisha hivi majuzi. Nichukue kwa heshima kubwa kumpongeza Mheshimiwa Harrison Kombe kwa ushindi aliopata katika eneo bunge la Magarini. Niwapongeze wote walioshirikiana naye kufanikisha ushindi huo, akiwemo Waziri Hassan Joho, akiwemo Gavana Abdulswamad, akiwemo Mungaro na jeshi lote la wabunge wa eneo la Pwani walishirikiana pamoja kuhakikisha kwamba tumefaulu katika uchaguzi huo. Pia niwashukuru watu wa Magarini kwa kuchagua chungwa, kwa sababu ndio kitu ambacho naona kina vitamini ya kufanya kwamba waendelee na mashughuli zao. Kwa hivyo niwapongeze sana watu wa Magarini vile vile kwa kudumisha amani kuanzia mwanzo wa kampeni mpaka siku ya uchaguzi. Hakuna mtu aliyesukumwa, hakuna mtu aliyekanyagwa. Watu walitoka wenyewe wakaenda wakapiga kura yao mahali wanataka, na kawaida yao wao ni chungwa. Kwa hivyo na niwapongeze wote broad based government, wale viongozi ambao wameshinda, na hiyo ni ishara kwamba serikali inakuja, basi broad based government itachukua karibu sehemu zote za taifa hili. Kwa hivyo mimi niwashukuru na niwakemee wale ambao walifanya fujo, mavurugu, kwa sababu uchaguzi ni haki ya Mkenya yoyote kufanya uchaguzi wake anaoona ni wasawa. Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Spika, nimesimama kuwapongeza hao ndugu na nawatakia kula laheri katika bunge la 13. Asante sana.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to join my colleagues also in congratulating the newly elected members who have just been sworn in. This one, Mr. Speaker, shows that Kenyans have confidence actually with these leaders who have been elected. And I want also to tell those who are defeated in the election, in the by-election, Mr. Speaker, to dust their, shake their dust and join the rest and the leadership which have been elected, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to say that this is also a sign. These are the writings on the wall to those who have been opposing, those who have been doing divisive politics, that come 2027, still Kenyans will be the same. I want to encourage them to work diligently and make sure that they serve Kenyans in equal measure. Mr. Speaker, I want also to say that and to congratulate and also thank the constituencies who are affected, because, Mr. Speaker, they have been patient waiting for these leaders to be elected. It's now upon them to show that solidarity and work with them. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you for coming to my constituency to come and support us to fundraise for the 16 judges. Congratulations, Mr. Speaker. Thank you so much. Asante sana.
Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker. You know, Honorable Speaker, you are the only one who can save us from this broadened government. Because unless you give us a chance to say something, Honorable Speaker,
Honorable Makali, I've given you a chance.
It will appear like we are not there. Honorable Speaker, let me start by congratulating
when your colleagues were sworn in, you are nowhere.
Yeah, I was, by the way, even when KK was saying we are not here, Speaker was seated here.
Okay.
And it is unfair, Honorable Speaker, for KK to say what he said. This is an honorable house. Honorable Speaker, let me start.
I rolled him out of order, so don't.
Yeah, so let me congratulate our colleagues, Honorable Speaker. Those who have won, irrespective of how they won, we congratulate them. And tell them, Honorable Speaker, that now they made promises to their people, and they start working on what they promised. Honorable Speaker, there are a few things I've witnessed, and my prayer is that as we go to 2027, This House must ensure they don't happen. Honorable Speaker, point number one, the level of violence. Honorable Speaker, we cannot afford as a country to carry what we saw to 2027. Point number two, Honorable Speaker, name calling and abusing other leaders. This was across the board. It looks like what to say is only United Opposition which was abusing. Even your side, the other side, Honorable Speaker, people were being abused, Honorable Speaker. Point number three, Honorable Speaker, is the issue of voter buying, Honorable Speaker, bribery. That we cannot carry to 2027. And as I agree, Honorable Speaker, I want to thank my colleagues because when I look at them, I see what we call the Goliath spirit in them. And I want to tell them as a believer, David was able to make sure that Goliath goes down. Can we be humble ourselves, colleagues? What we are seeing, this name calling, assuming other leaders are not there, one day you might live to regret. I submit, Honorable Speaker, and thank you so much for this opportunity, Honorable Speaker.
Milemba.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this chance. Let me congratulate the members of Parliament elect. Boy, just marveling, just replaced the father. Welcome to Parliament. And Kombe, a seasoned parliamentarian who is back in the House, together with Magarini and Dakwa, who was the boy who was to make us, the people of the western part of this country, to prove that we are where we are. We are so proud of him, together with all those who are elected, including Wamudende, because that one was a proof that the mountain is not owned by any one person. So this election was very specific, Honorable Speaker, and it was actually a vote of confidence in the broad-based government. And indeed, as you look at it, the broad-based government, the Kenyans have shown that they have a lot of confidence in it. And you can't doubt it. All the seats went to the broad-based government. And I want to thank the coalition and the working partnership. I saw our leadership of ODM, led by Chair Shinali and others, work so closely in Malava, and that was magic. And as we move forward, we want to ask those members who have been elected to work for the people so that when it comes to 2027, we again make it, they make it, and the broad-based government has its day. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this chance.
Mili Odhiambo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. Let me join the other members in congratulating all those who have been elected, and especially Mr. Speaker Boyd Were, specifically because of the circumstances under which their father died, and for those who may have been involved in his killing, some hoping that then they would inherit the seat. It is actually good that Boyd won. I want to thank all our supporters for honoring the spirit and memory of Baba. I want to thank the ODM leadership and the broad-based partners for an excellent job. Mr. Speaker, some of the lessons we learned: do not rely on social media. Being loud does not necessarily translate to votes. Young people must decide what they want. It is unfortunate that some young people were opposing Boyd. Mr. Speaker, there is a growing concern over the issue of Goonism, and as a consequence, Mr. Speaker, even today, one of my constituents called Okundi, out of Goonism, has just been attacked, and we don't know if he's actually going to leave, by people who just create a story around you and then attack you. Mr. Speaker, finally, on the issue of ethnicization of politics, which is a growing concern, that you cannot balkanize parts of the country and declare them for given tribes. It is unfortunate, and I want to encourage us as leaders to be careful with what we say, even as we move towards 2027. Thank you.
CNN. Is it CNN? Are you called CNN or double N? Double N, sorry. Joki. Yes.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity to also congratulate our colleagues who have joined us from today. Honorable Speaker, we know that it was not very easy. The by-elections were tough, but we are here to thank God that they have been able to be successful and they are here with us. And what I would request from each one of them, and especially our colleague in Bere North, Honorable Leo Amudende, We know the whole country, the eyes were on Mbeere North and especially Embu County, and we are here to congratulate him and to tell him that he has done us proud. Over and above, Honorable Speaker, I wish to remind all the elected colleagues who have joined us this day that they will be judged by results, and because they made policies to their constituents, we request them to ensure that they try at least to deliver before the next general elections, and especially our colleague Honorable Mudende from Mbeere North. We know the services that the Mbeere people need, the water, electricity, and even the roads, and many more services that they require. We are trusting, and we know that we can bank on you to deliver. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Koimburi.
Asante sana. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika. Hata mimi wacha niunge mkono kuwakaribisha waheshimiwa ambao wameweza kuchaguliwa na by elections. Nikikumbuka kuna wakati pia mimi nilikuwa hapo, nilichaguliwa pia na by election, Mheshimiwa Spika. Mheshimiwa Spika, ukweli ni kwamba hao wabunge ambao wameingia siku ya leo, nataka kusema kuna mambo mengi ambayo yalikuwa yanaendelea kwa uchaguzi mdogo ambao ulikuwa unaendelea katika taifa letu la Kenya, hasa tukiangazia pale kwetu mlima. Pesa zilimwagwa na magunia, Mheshimiwa Spika, na corruption ilikuwa ya hali ya juu sana pale, Mheshimiwa Spika. Na mimi nataka kusema Madende, tumekukaribisha kama mheshimiwa katika bunge hili, lakini ni vizuri usikilize ground, usidanganywe na wabunge hapa. Wakati wa uchaguzi ujayo wa mwaka 2027.
There is a point of order, Koimburi. Take your seat. Yes, KJ? What's your point of order? Take the mic.
Mr. Speaker, I want you to find Honorable George Koimburi completely out of order. It is only very recently that this gentleman was forgiven by this House for making utterances that he cannot substantiate. Mr. Speaker, this gentleman is in the habit of putting this House in great disrepute, making claims that cannot be substantiated. There is no place in this country called Mount Kenya. We have a Kenya, one united Kenya, and the win in Mbeere North is an indication that Kenyans do not care for tribalism, they do not care for sectionalism, they do not care for the kind of politics that they are promoting. So, Mr. Speaker, this gentleman must be found completely out of order for bringing total disrepute to this House by making very inflammatory and unbased.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika. Mheshimiwa Spika, nilikuwa ninasema hivi, kwa wale ambao wamechaguliwa kwa uchaguzi mdogo ambao uliopita, mimi nawakaribisha kwa roho mzuri, lakini ni vizuri kusema ukweli, Mheshimiwa Spika. Mheshimiwa wa Mudende, usikilize ground, usidanganywe na wabunge hapa. Wabunge wanaweza kukudanganya na ujipate utarudi kwa hii nyumba. Mheshimiwa wa Mudende, tunakupenda na tunakuheshimu kwa zile kura kidogo ambazo ulitushinda nazo. Kura 400, sio kura ya kujidai nayo, sio kura ya kujipigia kifua. Mheshimiwa Spika, lazima Wakenya waambiwe ukweli. Ni wakati wa kusikiza ground, ni wakati wa kutohonga watu, ni wakati wa kufanyia wananchi kazi. Mheshimiwa Spika, hatutaki udanganyifu katika taifa letu la Kenya wakati tunaendelea na uchaguzi wa mwaka 2020.
Your time is up. Order. Order. Didymus. 1 minute.
Mheshimiwa Speaker,
yes, Mary Oyambo, what's your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, I don't think it is in order for Honorable Koimburi to be casting aspersions on new members when there is actually there is no case that is challenging their win. But more fundamentally, his own wife, Mr. Speaker, he was listening elsewhere. He needed to have listened to his wife, first of all. He must listen to his wife before he listens elsewhere. Is he in order?
Order. Order. Didymus.
Asante sana Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika kwa kunipatia nafasi hii.
Order, Didmas. Honorable Koimburi, let's not escalate this. You know, when you hurl stones at your colleagues, those are some of the consequences. But I want to remind you that in our democracy, we have had a case here in the 8th Parliament where members in Wajir tied and we went to a by-election. We had a member called Sugo Major from Garissa. He won by a majority of 2 votes and served a full term. In our democracy, a win is a win regardless of the majority of votes. Didimas?
Asante Mheshimiwa, nashukuru kwa kunipatia nafasi hii, pia kuwapongeza wale wenzangu ambao wameshinda viti tofauti katika maeneo bunge tofauti, na nawakaribisha hapa tujenge taifa la Kenya. Cha msingi Mheshimiwa Spika ni kufurahia amani iliyokuwepo katika sehemu ambazo uliona kwamba Mheshimiwa Kimani Ichung'wah alienda akafanya kampeni katika maeneo bunge ya Migori kule Kasipul pamoja na Ugunja bila tashwishi yote. Mheshimiwa Spika, nasema hivi kwa sababu miaka 6 ambayo imepita tulikuwa na uchaguzi mdogo kule Kibra, na kwa vile sasa miaka 6 imeisha, tuko katika broad based. Mimi ningeliomba Mheshimiwa Spika umwamuru Mheshimiwa Atiende Amolo aenda akamwambie Junet Mohamed anirudishie kofia yangu niliyoipoteza katika uchaguzi mdogo kule Kibra, sababu sasa hivi tuko katika uwiano katika serikali ya broad based. Mheshimiwa Spika, na nitashukuru sana. Na vile vile nichukue nafasi hii kusema ya kwamba sisi kama bunge la kitaifa tuko na nafasi ya kushirikiana pasipo misingi yetu ya vyama ili kuendelesha ajenda ya kuunda sheria ambayo itawapa afueni wa Kenya ili waishi na matumaini ya kesho, tukua viongozi ambao jukumu letu kubwa ni kusaidia serikali kupeperusha maendeleo katika pembe yote ya nchi yetu ya Kenya. Asanteni sana na nawatakia kila laheri wajumbe wapya wa kutumikia wale ambao wamewaleta hapa. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika.
Bensouda.
Okay. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. I would also like to rise and congratulate all the newly elected MPs in this by-election. And I want to say that they have a task to deliver to their respective constituents. Honorable Speaker, I would want to say that as political parties in this nation, we must strongly, objectively, and guard our political parties so that the principles and the foundations of their grounding can yield to results. Honorable Speaker, I would want to say that in the by-election which was just concluded, we have learning lessons and we have lessons that we need to carry along with us. For areas that we went overboard, we must retreat. For areas that we were weak, we must strengthen. And that is when we shall exalt the spirit of democracy, unity, love of this country. Honorable Speaker, I would want to encourage the newly and duly elected politicians who have come as MPs in this House. They have hardly 1 week, 1 year to deliver to their respective areas. And besides that, it is not a comfort zone because in the next 2026, they're also starting elections, campaigns for 2027. It is not a comfort zone for all of us. We are winners and we encourage that we have to desist hooliganisms so that the young ones know that they need to be mentored, nurtured, objectively to deliver and use the taxpayers' money in the right manner possible. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I congratulate Honorable Boyd Ongondo Were, MP-elect Kasipul constituency, as the woman representative elected to represent, legislate, and oversight women, youths.
Honorable members, our 45 minutes are over. We'll go to the next order. Next order.
Messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5,
papers.
Majority Leader.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House. Today, Tuesday, 2nd December 2025. Reports of the Auditor General and the financial statement for the year ended 30th June 2025 and the certificates therein in respect of 1. Alupe University, 2. Commission on Administrative Justice Staff Mortgage and Car Loan Scheme, 3. Kaiboi National Polytechnic, 4. Kisumu National Polytechnic, 5. Mitungu National Polytechnic, 6. National Communication Secretariat, 7. National Research Fund, 8. Office of the Registrar of Political Parties, Staff Mortgage and Car Loan Scheme, 9. Open University of Kenya, 10. Parliamentary Car Loan Scheme Fund, 11. Parliamentary Catering Fund, 12. Parliamentary Mortgage Scheme Fund, 13. Political Parties Fund, 14. Rongo University, 15. Salaries and Remuneration Commission, Mortgage and Car Loan Scheme Fund, 16. Salaries and Remuneration Commission, 17. School Equipment Production Unit, 18. Street Families Rehabilitation Trust Fund, 19. Tom Mboya University, and 20. Wildlife Clubs of Kenya. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I lay.
Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Agriculture, Livestock. Yes, Madenge, you are in that committee. Give to Honorable Madenge. Go ahead, Madenge.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the House today, Tuesday, 2nd December 2025. Report of the Mediation Committee on the Coffee Bill, Senate Bill number 10 of 2023.
Chairperson, Decentralized Funds Accounts Committee. Honorable Mulyungi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House.
How are you, Baba?
Today, Tuesday, 2nd of December 2025. Reports of the Decentralized Funds Accounts Committee on its consideration of reports of the Auditor General as follows. Number 1, 7th report on the audited accounts of the National Government Constituencies Development Fund Board for the financial years 2016, 2017, 2017, 2018, 2018, 2019, 2019, 2020, 2020, 2021, and 2021, 2022. Number 2, 8th report of the audited accounts of the National Government Affirmative Action Fund for the financial years 2016, 2017, 2017, 2018, 2018, 2019, 2019, 2020, 2020, 2021, and 2021, 2022. Number 3, 9th report of the audited accounts of the National Government Constituencies Development Fund for constituencies in Nakuru County for the financial years 2013, 2014, 2014, 2015, 2015, 2016, 2016, 2017, 2017, 2018, 2018, 2019, 2019, 2020, 2020, 2021, and 2021, 2022. And finally, number 4, the 10th report of the audited accounts of the National Government Constituency Development Fund for Lari, Lurambi, Embakasi Central, Kilifi North, and the Muvita constituencies for the financial years 2016, 2017, 2017, 2018, 2018, 2019, 2019, 2020, 2020, 2021, and 2021, 2022. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Mulyungi. Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning. Yes. Honorable David, proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Tuesday, 22nd December 2025. Reports on the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning on its consideration of 1, the agreement establishing the Shelter Afrique Development Bank, and 2, the agreement between the government of the Republic of Singapore and the government of the Republic of Kenya for the elimination of double taxation with respect to taxes on income and the prevention of tax evasion and avoidance. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Next order. Yeah. Well, you are not on my list. It's not. Melly, you have a report to table. You are not on my list, but go ahead.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Tuesday, 2nd December 2025. Reports of the Departmental Committee on Education on 1, its inspection visits to national polytechnics from 8 to 14th April 2025, and 2, inspection visits to 13 public universities in April 2024. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Madenge, Chairperson, Mediation Committee. Honorable Speaker. Give him the mic. There you are.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion, that pursuant to the provisions of Article 113(2) of the Constitution and Standing Order 153, this House adopts the report of the Mediation Committee on the Coffee Bill, Senate Bill number 10 of 2023, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 2nd December 2025, and approves the mediated version of the Coffee Bill, Senate Bill number 10 of 2023.
Thank you, Madenge. Muriungi.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion, that this House adopts the 7th report of the Decentralized Funds Accounts Committee on its consideration of the audited accounts of the National Government Constituencies Development Fund for the financial years 2016-2017 to 2021-2022, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 2nd of December 2025. Number 2, Honorable Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion, that this House adopts the 8th report of the Decentralized Funds Accounts Committee on its consideration of the audited accounts of the National Government Affirmative Action Fund for the financial years 2016-17 to 2021-2022, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 2nd of December 2025. 3, Honorable Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion, that this House adopts the 9th report of the Decentralized Funds Accounts Committee on its consideration of the audited accounts of the National Government Constituencies Development Fund for the financial years 2013-14 to 2021-2022, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 2nd of December 2025. And finally, Honorable Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion, that this House adopts the 10th report of the Decentralized Funds Accounts Committee on its consideration of the audited accounts for the National Government Constituency Development Fund for the financial years 2016-17 to 2021-2022, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 2nd of December 2025. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
David.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Departmental Committee on Finance and Planning.
Yes, sir. Honorable Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion, that this House adopts the report of of the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning on its consideration of the agreement for the establishing the Shelter Afrique Development Bank, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 2nd December 2025, and pursuant to the provision of Section 8.4 of the Treaty Making and Ratification Act, CAF 4D, approves the ratification of the agreement establishing the Shelter Afrique Development Bank. 2, Honorable Speaker, I beg to give the following notice of the following motion, that this House adopts the report of the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning on its consultation of the agreement between Government of the Republic of Singapore and the Government of the Republic of Kenya for the elimination of double taxation with respect to taxes on income and the prevention of tax evasion and avoidance, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 2nd December 2025, and pursuant to the provision of Section 8.4 of the Treaty Making and Ratification Act, CAF 4D, approves the ratification of the agreement between the Government of the Republic of Singapore and the Government of the Republic of Kenya for the elimination of double taxation with respect to taxes on income and prevention of tax evasion and avoidance. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Next order. Do we have any other? Ali? Well, like I told you, you are not listed on my...
Yes, thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker,